Before I start the video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can change your mind anytime. So today we are gonna learn about the Cartesian plane from the lesson Coordinate Geometry of class 9. So let's start. As we all know about the number line, so let's start to draw. So now we have drawn the number line on the paper. So as we can see here that on the left side there are all bunch of negative numbers, and on the right side of the origin there are all positive numbers, and in between there is the origin which is 0, which is the middle. So now we so now this is called as x-axis, this line. Let's call it as x-axis, and let's draw a line from the 0. So let's draw. So now these two number line form 4 parts which are called as quadrants, and this whole structure is called the Cartesian plane. So this whole structure is called as the Cartesian plane. So now this is the first quadrant which I am writing over here on the right side upwards, and now left side this is the second quadrant. Wait, let me write second quadrant. So now down it is the third quadrant, and now the last quadrant is the fourth quadrant which is on the right. So now these are the 4 quadrants of us. So now if we see only the first quadrant of this, if we see only the first quadrant, and if we remove all the second, third and fourth quadrant, so what we see? It's the same figure. It's looking like when in the data handling, for example, if this side is the distance and down is the time, like that in data handling we have learned. So it's the same. If we extend the x-axis more further till the negative numbers come, and the top one, which for example if we take the distance, if also we extend that till the negative numbers, we get this Cartesian plane. So in this statement, x-axis is also called the abscissa and y-axis is also called the ordinate. So these are the alternate names of these two axes, x-axis and y-axis. So let's write here ordinate of y-axis and abscissa for x-axis. So these are the two alternate names for x-axis and y-axis. So for now, to go to the next part, first let me draw a Cartesian plane again. So now, I will take a point on this Cartesian plane, and if I say you to say the location of this point on the Cartesian plane, so how would you say the location of it? So now let's take like this point over here on the first quadrant, as I said. So as in the first quadrant, how would you say the location of this point? So it's simple. We should write it in this form: bracket x comma y. Bracket x comma y, which means x is equal to x-axis, x is called x-axis, and y is y-axis. Y is y-axis. So this x first always comes x. So now if we draw a straight line from the point till the y-axis line it intersects at 3. correct? And if we draw again a straight line from point till the x-axis, it again touches the x-axis at 3. So in both the cases we get 3. So it tells us that the distance of point is 3 units away from x-axis and y-axis. So it will be said as 3, 3. So now, whatever point lies on the first quadrant will have positive numbers in both sides, x-axis and y-axis. Then, whatever lies on the second quadrant will have x-axis as negative and y-axis as positive, which means that x-axis will have negative number and y-axis will be positive. Yeah. And now in the third quadrant, both will have negative numbers. Both the x-axis and y-axis both will have negative numbers in the third quadrant. And now in fourth quadrant, x-axis has positive numbers and y-axis has negative numbers, which is vice versa of second quadrant. That's it, guys. Hope you liked the video and enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.